Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 187 for Wednesday, August 5th, 2009. How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to kind of give a quick update. I don't usually do this sort of thing as far as DVD updates go, but I just bought what in my eyes is a ton of Criterion DVDs. Basically all these bad boys right here. So I'm just gonna do that really fast. You can see. Yes. Goddard's Breathless should be coming in the mail today. I kind of went crazy, but I haven't seen any of these actually until I bought them. I just watched Repulsion the other day, and I'll be reviewing that for you guys pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to reviewing all of these eventually at some point. But the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is the film Funny Games. This is the US version, not the 1997 version, I believe, but they're both written and directed by Michael Haneke, and this one stars Naomi Watts, Tim Roth, Michael Pitt, and Brady Corbett. And the film basically centers around this family with a young child, and they go to kind of their lake house, I guess. It's kind of like just a bunch of homes that are on the lake. It's kind of like their vacation home, I guess. They head out there. They meet these two kids who are all dressed in white, basically. One of them comes to the door and asks to borrow some eggs. And he borrows the eggs, drops them, asks for another 4, drops those eventually and asks for another 4. So a total of 12 eggs. And the family doesn't want to give it to them. They start playing what they call games, and the two people make a bet that the family will be dead by 9 in the morning, and the family makes a bet that they won't be. I don't know why I'm smiling right now, because it makes me seem sadistic talking about this, but Funny Games is definitely not a film for everyone. It's a little slow-paced, but purposefully. There's a lot of really long one-shots. Like Haneke doesn't cut a lot at all. It's just, it keeps the camera there. There's actually one scene that takes place where it's, I think, a 10-minute one-shot of basically Naomi Watts trying to get up from being tied up, and it's a little painful to watch. But I think it's so brilliantly well done, and I know a lot of people don't feel the same way. I know some people do, though, which is good. But I really like a lot of things that this film accomplishes. One, I really like Haneke's direction and the style in which he does the movie. Almost every scene of violence in the film is shown off screen, except for one. And the scene of violence that's shown on screen serves a purpose, because I feel like this film it was made, I believe it's a German film. I could be totally wrong about that. I'm sorry if it's not a German film, but it was made originally as a foreign film, and then he adapted it for American audiences. But I feel like it really works for American audiences, because I feel like Haneke is trying to say so much about the American film culture and how we're so obsessed with violence on screen. We flock to go see Saw every Halloween, or we see the Hostels that come out, and all the other just garbage and like torture porn. I hate that word, but those types of films where it's just like we watch people being tortured and it's like our entertainment. And this film goes to show you that this is not entertainment. This is real. This is serious. This isn't fun to watch. And he does a lot of situations where he flips what you think should happen on its ear. There's a lot of times where you're thinking, we're so used to seeing American horror films where the good guys come back in the end, or there's like a big moment and stuff, and there's not a big moment at all in this film. There's no humongous, like, yes moment. It just goes along and tells the story, and I think Haneke does it so well. One of the things, this is a minor spoiler, but they show it in the trailer, so I don't think it's that bad of a spoiler, but one of the first things or people that the guys kill is the dog. And the scene where they show the dog, basically, she finds the dog dead and it kind of rolls out of this SUV. It's shocking to see that. It looks like a real dog, and it's just difficult to watch, I guess. There's also a lot of times where Michael Pitt's character breaks the fourth wall, which is basically, for those of you who don't know, where he looks directly at the camera and talks. And I think it's used so effectively at the times that it's used. There's a moment in the film where Naomi Watts' character is saying, like, please just let us go, let us go. And Michael Pitt turns towards the camera and he goes, what do you think? Should we let them go? I mean, you want plausible plot development, right? And a story to go along with this. And it's just really well done. I think the last shot of the movie is pretty scary and kind of says a lot. It's kind of a wink and a nod, I guess. But I really love it. If anybody saw, I believe it's in episode 64 of my reviews. I believe it was number 12 on my list of favorite films of the year. I probably should put it higher because I really do like Funny Games quite a bit, even though it's very difficult to watch. I give Funny Games a very strong 4.5 out of 5. I highly recommend anybody that hasn't seen it to see it with an open mind. If you cannot stand disturbing films or films that are not going to make you feel amazing, don't see it. Not that you'd like movies that don't make you feel good, but if you can handle that sort of thing, check it out. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.